Kindie Rockstars. Prepare for a treat, let's meet and greet some bands and singers that are super sweet, making music that's fun for boys and girls. Help them learn about this great big world. Fun for the family, yes it's true, your kids will love it and you will too. Clap and dance and sing aloud, become a part of the Kindie crowd. These songs will make you move your feet and give your ears a great big treat. So settle in, grab your guitars, and let's get to know our Kindie rock stars. Hello everyone, and welcome to Kindie Rockstars. This is the show that gives you the stories behind the songs from some of the best bands and singers that are making fun, informative, educational, catchy, and occasionally silly songs for children and families. I'm your host, Patrick Adams, and each episode of Kindie Rockstars will feature an artist and a featured song. So let's get to this week's show. Joining me today is Keri Wirth. Welcome to the show, Keri.
Hello, Patrick.
Nice to have you on. So tell everyone a little bit about yourself and your background and how you got into Kindie music.
Okay, I will. My name is Keri Wirth, and I actually went to school to become a doctor, and I went to Cornell, and I was going to be a doctor, and I played soccer. And I auditioned I was always a singer since I'm 10 and a songwriter, but I've been on a couple of stages before that, but I really concentrated on soccer. And I sang the national anthem at Cornell. So that was I'm doing it. I'm going to do it. And then I graduated and said, I took the MCATs and said, no more. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. So I went into the city and I actually tried one more time. My dad was a physical therapist. I went to NYU for physical therapy school. And while I was in the city, I created my band and I started writing songs. And then I was doing dance music. And then I graduated from physical therapy, almost getting signed to a label. So I was out. No more. I said my whole life at 28, I'm going to be creative for the rest of my life. And it was a great idea. I didn't know exactly what I was going to be writing about. I knew it was going to, at the time, it was dance music and it was about me. And I thought it was just so self-centered. I wanted to do something a little bit more for others. And that's when I went to I saw an ad for Music Together, which was a mommy and me. And I went all the way to Princeton, New Jersey, paid $500. And my husband's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I don't know. I want to see if kids are the right audience for me. And I think the reason why I had a lot of stage fright. So I really didn't want to sell my music. I wrote a whole album, a dance album before it. And it was on MySpace and whatever. I might put it out there on iTunes again, but I didn't think it was that important. And when I went to this tryout for Music Together, it was a 4-day intro to babies and how they were intuitive to music. And I called my husband. I said, I'm going to do this for the rest of my life. I'm going to be a Kindie rock star. I love it. But when I ended up doing it in the city, and I almost got my own franchise in Greenwich Village in Manhattan. And I met with the head person, and I said, I really want something a little bit more contemporary. And she's like, I say, go do it, make it happen. And then I came to Long Island and I made my own thing happen. It's called Me and You Music by Keri Wirth. And I'm in preschools and I love 0 through 5. Yes, I do birthday parties, but that, is one of those things we all have to do. I think. I guess you could say no, but it's the most amount of money and it's lucrative. So at this point, I have my own classes, mommy and baby classes, parent and baby classes because there are daddies and grandmas and families. And I liked, my big motivation was to write for families, not for just the kids. And yeah.
That was gonna be my next question. You're having been through that class where I think the focus was on much younger, how you approach the musical side, and if you had like a general theme for your music.
Yeah, you know, my theme was, it was when I actually auditioned for Music Together before my daughter was born. So it actually inspired me to have a child, which was amazing. You know, I wasn't going to have a child. And then I went to this course, and now for the rest of my life, I'm teaching children. I want to have children. You know, it was like a whole big turn. And really, it was like from a parent perspective. I wanted to write from my perspective as a parent, how it's like falling out of a window, scary, you know, frightening, really frightening. You're crying, the baby's crying, you have no idea what to do. What? So I started writing from our perspective, me and my child, who's now 13 years old, my little girl, Penelope. And it helped her. And then I shared it with others, and it really helped them too. So I made fun of myself the whole time. It's like, I make fun of myself as a parent. I was very self-deprecating throughout the whole album. And I think, you know, from my background of being a singer as well, I played the ukulele, and I just came up with, I mean, millions of songs, and I couldn't stop. It was just fantastic. And then I loved the preschool children. And then I just wanted to stay here forever.
Do you get Penelope involved in your songs?
Oh, I did. My gratitude song on my album has her in it. She's 4, and it's beautiful. And we've done a couple of videos together that are on YouTube. We wrote Locked Out of Preschool together, which is like a parody on Locked Out of Heaven, Bruno Mars. Mm-hmm. But we were always locked out of preschool and late, so.
I'll have to check that one out.
It was funny. Elmo's in it, so it's exciting. It's exciting.
So one of the questions I like to ask, just because it was such a major, impactful event, what were you doing leading up to the lockdown? And then how did you handle or transition what you were doing during the lockdown?
Oh boy, that's really funny, because I started getting, there's a point in your life where you're like, I just wanted to get work every single day and get lots of classes and be known on Long Island. That's it. I didn't even care about being known around the world. And I thank you, Patrick, if you make that happen. But like, I can't, it didn't matter to me. I just wanted to be in front of children and make music. I wanted to record and create and play. And I was doing it every single day, and I was lucrative. And then bam, sorry. I'm like, I can't be there anymore. One job after another. And I said, all right, I was kind of getting burnt out, actually. So it was a perfect timing. It was like, okay, this is good. I actually said to the universe, stop time. I'm going too fast, because I have 2 children. One is 7 and one is 13. And it was getting too much for me. I was racing through time. So I was kind of happy. I said, did I tempt fate? I'm like, oh, I hope not. Like one of those, like, but I'm kind of happy here. I was happy to relax. I was happy to be with my family. I was happy. I was hating what was happening to people. Obviously, it was awful. So I said, why don't I try and make people happy through this? People that are really, truly scared and in positions where they're older and they can't go out and they can't, I felt very safe within my own house, never going anywhere. So I said, I'm going to do virtual for people and just sing and create classes. And I transitioned. And then once it got nice out, I did outside as well. And that's what I'm still doing, outside.
Yeah, I think a lot of people picked up a skill, I think, during the pandemic, which is, increasing their virtual presence and not really wanting to give it up. Even those that are out there, like, and perform live and so forth, they got to like that virtual part, because it, in a lot of cases, really expanded their reach.
It does. And, and I actually ended up making my YouTube page with lots of videos. My husband's a film editor. So we've made some really fun, like educational videos. And, now he does feature films. So he has no time for me anymore. I'm out. Okay. Lin-Manuel Miranda comes before me. Totes. So like, it's no more my helping me out. But during the pandemic where he, was late, kind of laying low, I got him for a little while, and the videos were fun, and I really wanted to do them, and I really want to continue to doing them. So it will come back again. But at this point, I'm really just happy to be outside and singing to my classes and to my preschoolers and to birthday parties. And I do love the live interaction. That's the thing. I like the timing. With babies, it's very important. I lost all my babies virtually.
Yeah, they all came back as toddlers.
Yeah, how rude. How did you grow up so much? Now you have long hair and you had no hair.
All right, are you ready to get into a song?
Sure.
All right, our song today, and I apologize if I butcher this pronouncing, but it is called Kosciuszko Bridge. I hope I got that right. So Keri, tell me what inspired you to write this song.
The Kosciuszko Bridge, I think is pronounced Kosciuszko, but I call it Kosciuszko. So you are allowed to call it whatever you want. Some of the babies call it, that's fine. Your own version of that, the way it is. Well, my daughter was 2, and we moved out to Long Island, and all our cousins and family were still in the city. And in Brooklyn, my favorite cousin with her child, we had the same age kids. So we wanted to see each other all the time because we just separated. And I had to drive, and my daughter's 2 years old, looking out the window going, whining, and when we're going to get there, what are we going to do? Traffic non-stop on the BQE, just non-stop. So I said, you know what? I know what works with her. I'm going to just write a song. We drive all the way to play, all the way to play. And she's in the back, bopping up and down, having some fun. And I'm like, this is great. And I start, taping it on my phone, and Kosciuszko Bridge comes out and made me laugh. It definitely, there's a lot of fun things if you listen up in it. It's with my producer, we kind of mentioned a lot of fun things about parenting. Mommy Martini is in there. That's nice. Yeah. If you want to listen for that, there's a lot of comments about our reaction to being a parent. My reaction. I don't know if you have the same reaction, but that is how Kosciuszko Bridge came about.
All right. Well, let's check it out. Here it is, Kosciuszko Bridge by Keri Wirth.
Where are we going? Buckle me up. Let's go.
Drive all the way to play, all the way to play, all the way to play in Brooklyn. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. We're gonna play, yeah, all day, eh. Beep, beep. Once when we get there,
Are we there yet?
we'll have to play all day. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. We jump over the bridge, over the bridge, over the Kosciuszko. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep.
Are we there yet?
We're almost there. We go around the BQE. It's very trafficy. Say hi to that beautiful city.
Hello, NYC.
Hello, NYC. Beep, 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 beep.
Beep, 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 beep.
Beep, 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 beep.
Beep, 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 beep.
Beep, 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 beep. And we're here. slide down the slide, climb up on the side. Slide down the slide, climb up on the side. Slide down the slide, climb up on the side. We're gonna jump, 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 jump. Yeah, jump, 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 jump. I'm gonna have a cookie, have a piece of cake, maybe even a hot fudge sundae. Yummy, and that's on me. Yummy, 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 yummy. I'm gonna play, yeah, all day. Beep, beep. Once when we get there, we'll have to play all day. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. I'm so tired now. I am such a sleepyhead. Yeah, I'm so tired now. I wanna go to bed. I'll just sit back in my car seat, fall asleep while mommy, daddy drive me home. How do we get there? We go down the beaky. It's still trafficy. Say goodnight to that beautiful city. Goodnight, NYC. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Good night, NYC. We jump over the bridge, over the bridge, over the Kosciuszko. Yeah, and home.
That was Kosciuszko Bridge. Again, I'm sure I mispronounced that, but anyway, Keri, tell everyone where they can stream and download that song and where they can find you on social media.
Okay, I'm going to tell you how to spell my name right now. It's KeriWirth, and I'm on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram. I'm Keri Wirth Music. That's me. And I'm on Amazon, Spotify. Probably hear a lot of my songs for free and you don't know it yet. So that's okay. But you can my website is keriwirth.com. You can buy my songs off of there too and listen to. You could also go to YouTube, which I have a bunch of videos that are really fun that we did during the pandemic. So I think they're something to see, definitely.
All right. Well, have your husband tell Lin-Manuel Miranda he can wait so that he can help you make a few more videos. All right.
Yep, that's not
Keri,
fair.
thank you so much for being on the show. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you, Patrick. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.